goodness Friday, everybody. Well, the temperature is starting to rise, which means that summer is right around the corner, and I want to make sure that you look your absolute summer best. But if we're going to look our summer best, we definitely want to make sure that we're enjoying ourselves, maybe even possibly poolside. And I don't know about you, but whenever I sit poolside, I definitely want to have a great cocktail in my hand, laid back, sunglasses on, ready to go. And one of my favorite cocktails happens to be a frozen margarita, especially because it keeps it cool, it's beautiful tasting, it's awesome. Now here's the problem. A traditional margarita, especially a frozen margarita, can run you somewhere between 450 to almost 700 calories. Not great for that waistline that you've been working on all winter long to make sure you look your absolute summer best. So what I've come up with is a way to slice about half of those calories off of the menu so that you don't have to worry about that whatsoever with our frozen skinny margarita, and this is how you're going to do it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be the mixer. So whenever you have any sort of mixer with like a traditional margarita that you would have either at a restaurant or something that probably have sweet and sour mix within the actual cocktail. Now that basically is a calorie bomb. You have so much sugar and then these added ingredients that are just not going to be great for you or your waistline. So what we decided to do is just go ahead and take some of that sweet and sour actually completely off the menu, and we're going to be talking a little bit about a couple different mixers that you can use. The first one I want to talk about is going to be the Simple Lemonade. So Simple Lemonade is great because they don't have any added sugars. It's all just natural pretty much all the way through, yeah? Plus it kind of gives you that nice little lemony feeling, which I am a big fan of. Next up, I want to talk a little bit about the margarita mixes that you can have. So this is a margarita mix is on the lighter side. It does not have much calories. In fact, it only has about 5 calories for about 4 fluid ounces. And a traditional cocktail is probably going to run somewhere about 8 ounces. So you can go ahead and double that. So about 10 calories is what you're looking at. And there's absolutely no sugar included whatsoever. And the next one happens to be my most personal favorite, which is going to blueberry pomegranate. So you got these great antioxidants that you can take advantage of, and who doesn't want to have that? It has a little bit higher on the calorie count, not going to lie to you, so you're going to be running somewhere about 150 calories here. But again, nowhere near about 450 to even 700 calories. So we're still saving ourselves on the back end. The most important part is no matter what mixture that you decide to use, that you make sure that you check the ingredients list. Now in the first 5 lines, if you see anything that you can't pronounce, probably go ahead and put it back onto the shelf. And the next thing is make sure you have something that avoids high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup essentially is a sugar on steroids. So obviously not what we're looking for. Yeah? Okay. So from there, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the cocktails that you're going to be using, or like the alcohol that you're going to be using. Tequila is going to be definitely needed, especially if you're talking about a margarita. And the next thing is going to be your triple sec. So here is what's all involved. We're going to be using the pomegranate for today. So you just want to have 1 full shot of the pomegranate, or whatever mixture that you decide to use. This is going to be our full shot. We're going to place this right inside of our blender. Next up is going to be the tequila. Now the tequila, again, is going to be 1 full shot, so it should match whatever it is that you have as far as your mixer is concerned. So your tequila, 1 full shot, smells ever so nice, perfect, goes right inside. Next step is going to be your triple sec. Now the triple sec, you only want to have about half of the shot, so it's not going to be a full complete shot. So triple sec, goes halfway up, boom, just like that, place it inside. So we have our liquid ingredients. Next up, we're going to talk a little bit about how to make it cool, right? So we have a lot of ice here. So depending on however many portions you're looking to make, whether it's for yourself or maybe you have a little bit of a party going on, you want to have double the amount of, so if you have 1 glass, you want to think you have 2 glasses of ice is going to be inside the blender. If you're going to have a pitcher, you want to make sure that you have 2 pitchers of ice. You kind of get where I'm going with this? Because what ends up happening is like you don't want your mix to end up being runny. So we're not looking for runny, we're looking for nice and chilled. So here's 1 up, and we're going to do 1 more. Just like that. Goes right inside. Bam. Now, here's the fun part. Essentially, place your lid right on, and let's make it blend. delicious already. So you want it to be not runny. Obviously we're not looking for a complete liquid. It should have a little bit of chunk or a little bit of a slush with it. Goes right inside. I'm going to garnish with a lime. Place right inside, and boom, we got ourselves a party in a glass, just like that. All right, my friends, give this one a try. Let me know how it goes. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll talk to you next time. Adios.